Hello, Radiant Light Being. Great to connect with you for your reading. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Michele and welcome. Those of you that have been connecting with me for a while here, I really want to thank you so much for your love, your support, your comments, just connecting. It's really an honor, and I just feel so blessed to connect with you. All right, so for this reading, we're going to be tuning into the energies of February to see what's coming up for you in your life, what's most important. Now, you are guided here to this reading if you're feeling that you are in transition, change, perhaps creating something more from a soul level, manifesting more from your soul or as your soul. I really look at the soul focus in a person's life. Soul alignment and integration of the spiritual essence of the person and how that's manifesting. So we bring in the 3D reality as well as the 5D and above. Remember, you are the transmitter, the transponder, so you are sending your own, not only questions through to me as a channel, but also the answers, your awareness. So please always trust your own insight, your own spiritual discernment as to what resonates for you, as well as your own inner knowing. Okay. Timestamps will be in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me. If you want to do a reading or you want to connect further in the Patreon Soul Awakening community, that's available for you as well. Okay, let's connect in. First one we have, pile 1, soul story number 1, transformation, renewal, EWAS. And your guide stone is Lapis Lazuli. Soul story number 2, you have Kanaz, also known as Kano, creativity and knowledge. And your crystal ally or guide stone is Amazonite. Soul story number 3 is Fiu, wealth, abundance. And your crystal ally is Tiger's Eye. All right, soul lights. So there's a tune in and alignment meditation, attunement to the soul signature frequency, so that I'm tuning into your soul vibration, your blueprint. You can stay around for that, or you can jump ahead to the timestamps. Also, the decks I use are in the description box as well. I'm also going to be using some charms. Okay, so we're looking at February. A lot of changes coming up in February. So I'll be interested to see what comes up for you to help you navigate the changes, the transition, what you're focused on, what you're creating or manifesting, what you're healing, or just how you're navigating on your soul path at this time. All right, Radiant Soul Light, lots of love and light, and I will see you in the readings. In this moment, take this time just for you. You are aligning to a higher vibrational frequency by connecting in to soul awareness, infinite creative intelligence. The intention is to simply shift your awareness in through the higher self to connect into the awareness of awareness, understanding you are awareness. You are consciousness made manifest with reflecting awareness. Now, in your own pace, rhythm, take a deeper breath in and pause at the top and breathe out. In your own pace and rhythm, take a deep breath in. Pause at the top and breathe all the way out consciously. Breathe in a little deeper and breathe out a little longer inside. Through the breath, you align to your rhythm and flow, which connects you into your soul, attuning you to the soul's signature frequency. Adjust your body and mind for more relaxation and alignment, aligning through the heart, attuning to the vibration of your soul. Bring your awareness into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath and center there. Go a little deeper inside, centering inside. Release your breath and connect into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath, going through the seat of the soul, through the heart, aligning to the soul and attuning to your soul's signature frequency now. And all you do is shift your awareness and consciousness, and you align beyond the ego, beyond the lower self, into the higher self, aligning to the soul, attuning to your soul's signature frequency. Choose the cards, or crystals that most resonate for you. Hello, Radiant Soul. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, move this over. Okay, so, wow, I'm getting lots of information on you. First of all, I kept hearing December, and I actually had to redo the intro because I was connecting. Let's see what we've got there. With December. So something's bouncing back from December. Wow, okay, let's see what we've got here. I'll look at those in a bit. You have okay, this is an interesting month for you. There's movement, there is transformation, there's renewal. Something's bouncing back or snapping back. Whether it's an idea, an impetus, whether you're just feeling more aligned, or somebody or something comes back, or you're now able to move forward, basically, okay? This month sets you up for the rest of this year. I want you to know that. I'm getting a lot with butterfly energy, with freedom, and I think these are butterflies here. It almost looks like a Rorschach test. Yeah, you've got Scorpio here, so definitely there's been some deep dives you've been doing, and I feel like you've been mining for this gold within, and now the treasure is coming up. You've been digging for this gold, this treasure. It's starting to be revealed this month. So part of your transformation is, one, you're going to be feeling differently. You know, I feel you're feeling better. You're looking better. You're feeling more aligned or connected to yourself. And for you, February is a lot about this renewal. It might be going back to something that you couldn't finish, or you couldn't start, or you didn't have the time, the energy, the money, maybe even focus. But I'm really getting this kind of spring back, or picking something up again and starting anew, or starting afresh, or picking up where you left off. So you are in a very transformative process in your life at this time. That right now you are transforming something in your world, in your life, and it becomes more evident for you in February, this month. I feel like with you, this month is really like a kickoff. This is about kicking off, you know, moving forward. I want to make sure you can see that. Okay, so now you've got Lapis. We're going to look at this later, but look, creativity. I just heard use your mind. Think of a creative solution. Those of you that are stuck or feeling, and look at this green. So I want to say this is also something with renewal, with a goal, a promise, something you want to achieve. Like, you're just use your creativity. Instead of saying, I got to solve this problem, tell yourself, what's the creative solution? If you're focused on creative solutions right now, you're going to greatly change things in your life. This is all about renewal, up-leveling. Whether you were held back, or you had a lot to, maybe foundational work to do, or you had to dig deep to understand something about yourself or a situation. it's not that you've been stuck. I feel like you've been going deeper in your path, deeper in your process, deeper in your understanding. Some of you, this could be training. You've been training for something. You've been training for this. I just heard all your life. Now you have the Malachite Archangel. Well, that's pretty powerful because Malachite has to do with radical change. So some of you are going to be making plans this month. If you're not able to totally do it this month, you're making plans this month for some kind of radical change. And you've got, okay, the flower, but this reminds me of the flower of life. It's actually, it's from a choker. So there's a lot to do with, oh, that's interesting. Lapis Lazuli, a lot for you with the throat chakra. The sixth chakra of determination, focus, but now you're able to focus on your creativity. A lot of you have something you want to share, you want to put out there in the world. Maybe it's on social media, maybe it's a book, something that you're planning to put out in the world. You're now going to start seeing the steps to be able to do so. The change that's coming for you, and whether it's completely in February or you get a good dose of it or picture of it or a beneficial step forward, is showing you the change that is possible. Now, Lapis, this, I'm also getting with you that this has to do a lot with communication, but your own truth. Coming from your own truth, moving into a space of feeling much more, for some of you, inner contentment. This is also what I'm hearing has to do with the right people. This is reminding me of community. So this could be the right people around you for your projects to help you, to support you. Something is flowering in your life. It could be simply you, or an aspect or part of your life is starting to flower. Things are starting to come together. You're starting to see how everything comes together. Everything's woven together. You have the right people and or resources in your life at this time for what it is that you want to do. Some of you, you have to learn to ask. You need to ask for more help. Some of you, it's about speaking up. Radical honesty with yourself is what's possible. Don't overextend this month. Okay, so you don't want to overextend, but you do want to reach. You want to get, you're going to be getting out of a little bit of your comfort zone, okay? So some of you might be saying, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have enough time or energy. The one message I'm really getting around you is not to over-focus on the 3D world, like, oh, I don't have enough time, or I don't have enough, it's going to take too long. Because what I'm hearing this month, you're going to be able to get the support of people and also spirit, the universe. Let's move this here so you can see this flower of life. Yeah. So some of you, this is doing something within community also. So if you've been wanting to work more with community, I do feel this month people reach out to you like, hey, do you want to do this? Or can you help us with this? But for some of you, you also will be doing the reaching out. There you go. Now you can see what's coming up more for you. I want to just know, look how much green there is and blue. So some of you may be drawn to green, drawn to blue. Maybe you go to nature a lot. Maybe you are by the beach or the ocean a lot. Or, you know, this is also saying to connect with your true nature. So really connecting with nature is positive for you, whether the beach or, you know, gardening or plants or hiking. The other thing that is Lapis amplifies. So something is being amplified in your life. And I do feel it has to do with the creativity. I feel like you're also meant to move past with this Malachite Archangel is moving past any anger, resentment, jealousy, envy, using that creatively, harnessing that energy and using it to express yourself more. You're going to be expressing your opinions more, okay? So you're also just being elevated. Bonds of friendship, love, are going to be stronger also this month for you. The other thing that it is that I see around you, that you're learning that everyone has their own way, and that to some degree everyone's trying the best they can. And I do feel for you with this group, if you do have issues around boundaries or you feel like you've been overdoing or overgiving, you're going to be taking more of that energy and using it in your own life. You're going to be applying what you learned. There's something that you've learned that you're now going to be applying. What did I say? Something or someone from the past coming back. And we've got new beginnings. Okay, so let's look at this. We might look at more, but let's see what we have here. We have the Eight of Wands. I think I said for you, things are going to pick up. There is this idea of more movement or communication. So this month there's a lot to do with communication, also coming and going. Some of you, this could be travel. This could be short-term travel, literally travel by car. Some of you could be spending more time in a more arid environment, maybe even the desert, or it could be forest. It could be a forest preserve. It could be the beach. But nature is going to help you quiet the mind or organize your thoughts so that you can get those downloads that you need right now that you've been asking for. Okay, so there's something that clears up for you. There's a lot of clarity for you in February. And here we go. Look where you're supported. This soul group is, you need to recognize where the true openings are and where the support is. And I do feel that some of this renewal is people you haven't talked to in a long time or haven't seen. For some of you, this could be a job that comes back around, a person, a situation, an idea. Again, I was hearing a lot, what happened in December? Now, some of you, it's December this year. Some of you, it's December last year or 3 years ago. So you're in some kind of 3-year cycle that you're coming out of. And it has to do with this 6 here and 6, 66, 12, 3. It has to do with some level of creativity, that 3, the Empress energy. Overcoming misfortune, overcoming obstacles, and the ability to move forward in your life, to feel that you're taken care of, the ability to bounce back, resiliency, being resilient, bouncing back. So friends, family, colleagues, there's a lot of support and help. You're going to get that nod or wink from the universe that, hey, you're on the right track, you're supported. So if you're asking for a confirmation, it does show that's coming in. And then you have the Fool card. So clearly, February for you is this bouncing back, this new beginning, this renewal of some structure, renewal of some routine that better supports you. A lot to do with moving forward or moving out of, to some degree, uncertainty. There might still be uncertainty because that's a part of the universal pattern right now, chaos and uncertainty. But you're going to have a lot more personal or individual certainty about not only what it is you want to do, but how do you achieve what it is that you want to do. So there is a lot for you about achievement this month. Now, that could be just a course correcting. That could be achieving a better connection with someone. That could be, whatever it is. But yeah, you are being, okay, this is very interesting because I was saying the internet, wasn't I saying putting something out there in the world? I don't always remember what I channel. And for this group, I don't know how it's going to be with the other ones. There's a lot of downloads. You've got a lot of information coming through you. I feel like it's like the dam is opening or a portal is opening where boom, 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 I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You're just moving through stuff. And look what we have. Computer, upgrade your mental software. But we have internet, embrace the fact that you are the world. So one of the things you're going to feel in February, have a realization that you are connected to everything and everyone. There is this interconnection. There is this golden weave or thread, the invisible thread that goes through us and that we attract by similar circumstance, by vibration, by frequency. So for some of you, if you've had writer's block, you're getting over that. If you've been blocked in a particular area of your life or there's been a lot of indecision, that moves forward. Some of you, you're really getting the green light from spirit and your higher self is nudging you to write. I think I saw a book. You're writing something, whether it's online, whether it's for, the internet, the interwebs. Somehow with what you're doing, computers, the internet, have a lot to do with what you're doing. And because you've come through this inner software, there's something that you have learned. And now you're going to take what you've learned and you're going to apply it or you're going to share. Some of you, this is about you using your creativity. A big part of your creativity is self-expression. So February, start it, write it, talk about it, put it out there. Share what it is that you're doing. Okay. Now we've got too many out here. So I'm going to put these back, but I do see, okay, well, this kind of makes sense. Wow. All right. Sometimes I don't like, so reward and recognition. So there's some milestone, something that you do, something that you achieve, whether you are acknowledging or someone else. Now, this could be something that goes into circulation. This could be something that you finally break free of, a habit, an addiction, a relationship or a way of relating, or a job that you ask for more money or a raise, or you decide. Some of you, it's getting out of the constraints of your current job. Maybe you take on something else. Maybe you do gig work. Maybe you're doing work on the side, because it does show that you're breaking free. And I want to show you that you have the butterfly here, and it's, kind of ivory, tan, light color, gold, kind of shadowy here. But then look at, you've got the color. So this tells me there's been a deep inner process that's now starting to blossom, that's now starting to take shape and form. So you could ask yourself, where am I in the transformation? Where am I in the transition, the beginning, the middle, the end? Am I coming out of something? You're definitely out of the cocoon that you've been going through a lot, and now you have the ability to go within and to come out when needed, or share, or shine, or express. So there is something that you're going to be planning this month of, like, you know what, I need to live more authentically, or I'm done with a certain thing. I'm kind of over it. I want a new beginning, or I want to start at a new level, or I want to live in a new place. For some of you, it could be your dream home or a new way of living. Maybe you want van life. I don't know, but it does show that you're looking at a different way. Some of you, it's monetizing your gifts, or maybe a product, that you're looking at a different way of living. And if it doesn't have to do with monetizing something, although I do feel, with all that greed, money is figuring in, but you're going to be expanding. So you're expanding your reach. You're expanding the people that you connect with. So February, you're going to understand it's time for you to go bigger, do more, share more. Okay, and look what you've got here. Embrace the great transformation. So because you're doing all this inner transformation, it's going to be affecting your outer world. We shift, we change, we transform on an inner level. First of all, we transmute. The energy shifts and changes, the resonance, the frequency. And that changes how we think. So something is changing with how you think, with that Six of Swords and computer upgrade. And it could be very much that you're opening up more to abundance, and you're seeing, hey, I can create more of what I want in my life. Yeah, you're willing to make sacrifices, whether it's for a relationship, for yourself, your life. You've put in the sacrifice. I feel like the sacrifice is bringing you into a clearer direction where you can plan what it is that you want. That's some of the Six of Swords, is a bit of planning. So even though you're going with the flow in February, there's also a bit of planning. I can do this, I can go here, we can do this, we can set this up. So it's like you need to be in the flow in February, and also have a plan, be open, it's like look at that, because your decisions, and I say about decisions, you're going to know more. I love this reading for you. Here's the deal. February doesn't bring you all the answers, but it brings you a lot. And you can start to put a plan in motion. You can start to see what it is you actually need to do, want to do, because you are going to be making bigger decisions in your life. And I feel that the decisions that you make are going to bring blessings. You're being blessed right now. So this renewal, this transformation, it's a renewal in an area of your life, or for some of you more than one area. It could be relationship renewal. It could be maybe you close that door, now it's opening, or living in a particular place, or having a particular lifestyle. Whatever it is you've been focused on, you've taken care of the 3D, the to-dos. You've taken care of the basics, so now you're ready to expand, and that's going to be very, very apparent in February. And I would say in February there is some sign, some confirmation, something that says, whoa, this sacrifice is paying off. You know, and you've got 2 motorcycles here, which is telling me movement. You might make some noise in your life. You might be a little more noisy. You might want to talk more, share more. You know, you might be speaking up more. People may say, God, I thought you were a little quiet, but now you're speaking up. Okay, let's look at the runes. I haven't used my rune stones in a while. Let's see what we've got. And then I'm going to do, need, of course, sacrifice. This is where you're coming from. Look at that, sacrifice. That was the second one. So you're still in the long haul, but you're focusing more, because this is Theros. But when you take Theros, it's like a thorny patch. It's difficulty. It's persistent effort. But when you do that, you connect in also to your inner joy and accomplishment. And you have Jura, which is accomplishment. It is achievement. It is things happening, you know, around the time of harvest season. This is like 6-8 months. So whatever it is that you're preparing for in February or become aware of, the decision is within the year. For some of you, it's 6-8 months. Some of you, 9 months from now, because this brings it towards the fall. But again, achievement, planning, being able to move forward. There's growth that's happening. Jura has a lot to do with growth. If you are asking about some kind of project or contract, yes, it will happen. It's going to take time. Or being able to change jobs or career move, yes, it's going to happen, but it's just taking time. You're in the planning stage. Actually, in February, you really begin more concrete planning. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm able to align to the creativity within me for my creative solutions in life. And if you would like to connect more, I'm going to be doing the rest of the reading on Patreon. So you can join me there. Oh, let's get a little alignment, tuning into this frequency. I love it. With the Astro Dice, this is perfect for you. Venus in Leo. Second house, use your creativity, use your resources. Venus in Leo. This is about art, music, creativity, creative solutions. Moving out of the stagnant energy of that's all about sacrifice, moving into cooperation. Cooperation with the higher self, cooperation with the universe. But to some degree, aligning to this frequency of this reading comes from that Venus and Leo in the second house. Your house of resources, money, getting paid well for your services, your art, your music, your creativity, your self-expression. You are your own resource, and you're going to be flowering. You're going to be abundant. Part of this renewal is bringing in a new level of abundance. All right, so Light, if I don't see you in Patreon for the extended, I hope to see you in another reading. If you have a resonance to this reading, I'd love if you would subscribe. Let me know in the comments, and if you feel someone else could be benefited by this reading, please share it. Lots of love and light. Hello, Soul Light. Hello, hello. Well, good to connect with you. All right, this is Soul Story number 2, Kenaz, Creativity, Knowledge, Amazonite. Let's also use some charmies. Okay, woo, look at you. Okay. Okay, that is very interesting. Okay, one more wanted to come out, but okay. Wow, okay, you've got Kenaz, which is creativity, knowledge, but it's also opening. Kenaz also has to do with budding love. This could be a kindred soul, a kindred spirit. It has to do with affection. So if you're asking, hey, does this person like me, or do they want to work with me, or are we going to create together, or are we going to hang out? The answer is yes. There's something opening. You're actually in February opening to love. Love of yourself, love of life. There's something that you're loving more. Now, some of you, this is the possibility of love or love relationship, or taking a relationship to a next level. I'm also hearing you're now ready for a relationship. Amazonite has to do with universal love, but it also has to do with opening up to love. But this love that Amazonite draws in, right? And this Amazonite is your crystal ally for this reading and for February. It's universal love, agape love. But it is love of a kindred spirit. It's kindred spirit, kindred soul. The love that Kenaz has to do with also a friendship, but it's also affectionate. So you could be attracting somebody very touchy, or you're very touchy, or you like hugs, or maybe you work with yourself, your healing hands. Maybe you work with your energy yourself or with others. There is also a trine down here, a triangle. So love is your guide this month. Now, for me, this love is also about abundance. It's also about understanding connection more. So there's something supportive for you. The Spirit is saying, open your hands for more. Open your hands to receive. Kenaz is a good card for a relationship because it's based on some level of true affection, like lasting affection. It can be kind of playful, and you've got fun here. And follow your heart. So this is a lot about this month for you. It's about your heart connections. I would say doing a little more this month of what you really want to do or like doing. Don't be so caught up in the to-dos. And you've got Ik bin den Engel. This is the guardian angel. See, you've got two angels, a guardian angel. This was actually a gift. So let's look at that. What I'm being shown in February, you're going to have a lot of messages and feelings. If you're not with someone, if you're at a distance, or you've been connecting with someone in the dream state, or you've been feeling this person coming in your life, they either come in February, or you get a major sign that this is going to happen, or that it's possible. And I'm going to say if it's not February, then it's this year. So you're protected. You're protected also during the time of this reading in regards to relationships, of not being fooled. Okay, so you're having your own opening or awakening. I just heard to the beauty of you, to the beauty of life, to what harmony. You want more harmony in your life. You don't want things to disrupt your life at this time. And follow your heart, Kenaz, follow where you feel the openings. This is not about trying to get in a closed door right now. If the door is shut, it's not your door, it's not right now. The door will open more in itself. So February, a lot more fun, a lot more happening, a lot more play, going out, maybe dating, going out with friends or family, or going out, palling around, or going out with a group. You're going to have more fun. Things are going to be lighter for you in February. There's something that's lightening up. It's like you're not taking something as serious. This is also, Amazonite is about getting over some kind of blockage. So there could be some kind of blocks or blockages, even the nervous system. There could be blockages within the body, energetic blockages. So you may be doing something in February, whether energy, healing work, Reiki, energy attunement, alignment, chiropractic, naturopathic, massage, reflexology, something. Either you're doing a lot more of it, or you're getting this, because I really feel like this is healing. Like healing hands. So you could be being healed also on the etheric plane, the spirit realm. So the spirit realm through the etheric. So the etheric is the energy. It includes the aura around the denser physical body. This means in February, if you've had some ailments, those are lifting. You're getting better. A lot of this it has to do with the body healing and feeling better. More fun. I don't know. I see laughter, going out to dinner, hanging out. Some of you are laughing even with someone you don't know. I feel like a stranger. I don't know if it's on the street, the beach. It could be any locale. But I don't know if you drop something or they drop something. You both try to pick it up. There's this funny exchange. And maybe it's watching comedy. But yeah, life is going to be lighter for you in February. And I would say a wish is fulfilled. There's some wish fulfillment in February that brings you the promise of something that you've really wanted to have happen. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We've got the King of Pentacles. Wow, the Lovers. I think some of you are starting to date online, or you're flirting. Least case scenario, you're flirting with someone. If you're partnered, obviously you're just having a great conversation, or you're feeling more fun, or having more fun with your significant other. You feel really connected in the heart, because then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, look at that Chariot. It's going to be a good month for you financially. Five of Swords. Stop waiting for the other shoe to fall. Soul story number 2. Then we've got the Three of Wands. So you're going to see it's possible. There's a lot more possible this month. You're getting helped from others too. I'm getting Two of Wands. Oh, we got Two of Cups. Okay. So you're also getting helped. Somebody's helping you this month with something. Support, assistant. You're going to feel supported. You're going to feel Look, this month, you may be seeing 444, or maybe you see 444 a lot. This month, you're going to feel helped, supported. I feel people could be talking very pleasantly about you, or, oh God, they're amazing, they're great, or they helped me, or wow, they're always there, or I want to do something nice for them. Some of you, it could be a birthday month also. I'm getting some kind of celebration. But you're showing up, for some of you, because a lot of you are on your own. You're creating something, you're building something, but it's going to be lighter. I feel with you, the difficult work is over. The drudgery is over. I'm not saying you're not going to be busy or have a lot to do, especially those of you that work for yourself or you're taking on a new position. But you are moving into a higher level financially. You're moving into the ability to receive more from the universe and to be guided. That's what that Chariot, that's what I feel the motorcycle for you is. You're being guided by your higher self. You're really following the signs in your life. The one little thing you got to work on in February is a little bit the doubt, the negative expectation. We all have that. I have that as well. Now, see, job. That's why I'm feeling award, accept your well-earned praise. Okay. Now, I hate to say this, but some of you, there's something that comes back. Reunite with a long-lost aspect of your soul. Now, that's funny because soul story number 2 had this a little bit, but in a different way. So it may be that you are connecting more to the creative aspect of you, the artist within, or the part of you that's a bit more of a free spirit, the part of you that wants to take chances. I feel like what's happening, those of you that work for yourself, or maybe you're putting stuff out there in the world, even if you work within a company, honestly, it's not, you're going to take things less seriously. You're going to kind of connect in more with the spirit of play, where you're not compromising yourself so much, but you are going to see some level of success, whether it's clients, customers, or you're going to see how you can advance, but also how you're being supported by the universe, by God consciousness, through people. There are some people that are willing to support you or help you. Even though right now, a lot of what you're having to do is on your own. It's about you. This lighter aspect of you, more fun, funny, that follows your heart more. It's like you're coming out of a hardened shell. You're opening up more to life. I have to get a little drink right here. A little drink of water. Yeah, you're going to be looking at something that paid off, that's brought a result, and you perhaps are celebrating it, whether by yourself, on your own, or with other people. I almost feel like this, like you're kind of walking around with this like secret of something that's happening, like, oh my God, this is really happening, or this is taking off, or I got asked to do this, but I can't say anything yet because we haven't signed the document, or I think I'm up for this. I just heard this role. I'm up for this role. I think I've got this. See, so you're not looking back anymore. You're integrating in February this part of you, this aspect of your soul. Now, I would say it's probably the part of the soul alignment where this creative, spontaneous, more self-expressive aspect of you is coming back around, or you're connecting with this part of you that perhaps you haven't been able to be in touch with for a very long time. But look at that. Now, one of the patterns that you're releasing, and it's going to become very clear in February, some of you February, March, April, but a lot of you February, is this waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting, the negative expectation, the frequency of doubt. For some of you, competition, you're going to be realizing, oh, when I express or do something more authentically or more genuinely, I get a better response from the universe, from myself. So you're digging deep to find this part of you within and kind of play in that area. I'm almost getting the message really by you that you're relearning something, reestablishing something, reconnecting, reuniting with this aspect of you. But every time we grow and we go into, we expand in our life, or we grow, we have to kind of reconnect to ourselves. Sometimes, like when you've been at school, you're studying, certain other things kind of go underground, right? You can't access them as much because they're not as relevant, or you just get married, or you have children, and okay, you got young kids. So, it's even if you're living a very balanced or holistic life and really focused on different parts of yourself, something has to drop out, right? Something has to lessen. If you've been going out all the time and now you're going back to school, or you're in school and it's like, oh, I got to study, I got to pass this, or you're doing your training or clinical. That's what I'm getting with you. Like you've been in training, whether it's life training or training in a particular job or position. A lot of you, this is with the job of life. You've been in training for something in your life, and now you're about to get promoted. This promotion in your life, this promotion, it could be from one stage, into your life where you're like, okay, God, I have learned a lot. So you're not looking back in the past. You've integrated your past. That's one of the things just Spirit wants you to know. You've integrated your past. And this next level of growth for you has you moving more into a phase of being able to do more of what you love, more of what you want. You've earned it. I'm just hearing you've earned it. You've earned the praise. You've earned the reason, whatever that is. And so now I really feel like there's a foundation, and you're starting to see it pay off. There's something you're starting to see pay off. It's like, oh my God, it's working. It worked. Yeah, it's working, and it worked because, there's certain things that are just very formulaic in the universe. Whether they're principles, laws, there are certain things that are very formulaic. But the key is to not get stuck in the formula but to use the formula to access your creative energy, your inspiration, to connect into the universe. In other words, if I, connect into universal source energies, that's where I'm getting my great ideas, right? Not by worrying. Ooh, look at this. Welcome the Muse. And then we've got partnership and collaboration. I told you this reading is all about relationship. This is all about relationship, partnerships, creative, collaborative relationships. The Muse. And it's also this part of you where you're more inspired. Whatever you've come out from, now you're going to be more inspired. And really what I'm hearing to tell you is this is not... I love this card for you too. I'm just going to put these away. Engage the heart to heal. Your healing right now, though, comes from expressing from the heart, from this kind of new beginning. It's like almost like you're on the wheel. It'd be interesting to see what you get in the Patreon extended. But the creativity, the knowledge, so you're bringing this knowledge, what you learned from not just school, but your wisdom, your own inner knowing, your intuition, what you've learned from what you've gone through. Now you're ready. And you've got reserves. This is health and healing. This is heart healing. This is healing on the emotional level. This could be literal healing of the heart-lung area. The lungs being the ability to open up more to spirit, to take up more space, to breathe in, to open to receive. Ability to take up more space in your life, in the planet, in the universe, opening to receive. So this Muse, a lot of you are going to get some great creative ideas. And it's perfect for this month because this month really kicks off a lot for this year of transition. We're in a 45-9 cycle, numerology-wise, and that's 45-9 is the Five of Cups. But it brings in that 5 energy of, new beginnings, new influences, stability of the Emperor, 5 of the Hierophant, 9 of the Hermit. So you're really being asked to begin again or try again or open up. But I feel like there's going to be a very creative flow for you. This is a very creative, expressive time for you. Some of you, you're expressing your feelings to someone or they're expressing their feelings to you or back and forth. There's this real opening. But if you're wanting relationship, it's not only possible and probable, it is going to happen. For some of you, it will be even in February, or you start dating or you start going out. You're going to get some reflection. Spirit is sending you people that are more matched to you, that are more in alignment to who you are and what you're about, because you have this self-confidence, this self-assurity now. You're more self-assured. Okay, I keep getting this message, so I am going to get it. I need to read something to you. Room about Kenaz. I've got him on a little remote. You can hear me in here. Okay, so let's see what from my runic workbook. I've been studying the runes for way too long, gang. My early 20s, or no, mid-20s, I guess, mid-20s. Okay, so I want to see what this is because there's a special message for you. About relationship, that you're healing something. I would not be surprised if you don't, natally have Chiron in Aries, or there's something in the 7th house going on, or Libra sun, moon rising, or Libra in the 7th. I don't know, whatever it is in your chart, because I do feel like you are, okay, Ken is a torch. Look at how old this book is, gang. Okay, Tony Willis. It's a great book, though. I have a lot of books on tarot. And I had more, but I've lived many different places within the United States and internationally. So, unfortunately, books couldn't always take them. Okay, Mars is a planet that has much to do with springtime. Well, we know that from Aries, right? The Romans, for instance, held their great festival to Mars at the vernal equinox, also called the first day of spring. Ken represents energy, strength, power, and positivity. So Kenaz or Ken, it's a torch. It's Mars and the sun. As in health questions, this rune indicates recovery, creativity, knowledge. So this is recovery. So if there's health, because I do feel some health challenges a little bit here, but with increase and gain, Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, whatever regime you're doing, whatever you're doing is working, or you're going to find the thing that works in February. So recovery from a health issue. Ken or Kenaz stands for all forms of positivity. This rune will usually indicate the positive or active partner in a relationship. In a sexual context, therefore, Ken will signify the man, no matter what sex whoever's getting the reading. Okay, well, we know, gang. Okay, these books, the runes were done, thousands of years ago, so at least hundreds. Okay, so there's an offering. Okay, so you could get gifts this month. You could get a small gift, an expensive. Somebody could get a gift of jewelry. So Ken represents the active partner in any polarized relationship. Yeah, so you're getting some offers. Offer to do something, offer to connect, offer to help, offer to let's go out, let's dance, let's date, let's hang out, you're a great friend. So or let's collaborate together, or do you want a job? So February brings some kind of offer or proposal. That's the thing they want you to know. And trust your intuition whether it's to be taken. So you're opening up to more offers that are happening in your life. So a lot is opening up for you in relationship and offers. So if you've been wanting you're being offered something, or proposals and offers this month. Okay, how's that? Proposals and offers this month. Okay, I tried to put that out, but your guides, because I'm tuning into your guides, not just mine and spirit or God, but I work also with guides. Ever since I started reading the meaning of Kenaz, or Ken, Kano, it's also known as, they're like, get out that book, and they're showing me the picture, so I just could not ignore it anymore. I'm like, okay, so I hate to do that, I hate to read, but sometimes a message coming through. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, healing, what were we saying? Okay, your body, mind, and soul are in perfect deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing. So for you, healing, made whole, it comes from the Latin word ohalen. There could be a relationship. It could be healing your income, more money, more savings. It could be a person helping you, or saying how much they care, or they support you, or how much they appreciate you. There's a particular area in your life in February that you need healing, and you're getting the healing in February. If it's a part of you that you're reconnecting to, a part of your soul, maybe you're going to be more inspired. You're going to feel more inspired. You're going to feel like your heart is healed, like you're over the loss, you're over the bad the non-life enhancing relationships, the negative relationships, the challenges in the relationship, discovery, new people, opportunity. That's what I thought. So you've healed enough that you're attracting differently vibrationally. So we're always in a constant healing, right? Wholeness, better and better, more whole. However, the level of healing that you've attained in February is going to be very noticeable. Like, oh, I feel lighter, I feel happier, I'm laughing more. Oh, I'm watching that funny movie, or we're laughing. Oh, I'm dating, I'm going out. Oh, I'm collaborating. Oh, I feel more inspired, I feel more productive. I'm connected into the muse, I'm drawing again, I'm writing, I'm painting. So you are healed enough to move forward. Your heart is open for relationship, open for abundance, open for creativity. February for you is a lot about opening, and this opening has to do with love. Love is the binding force of the universe. It's abundance. So you're going to be going on a little bit of a self-discovery. You could be asked to go out somewhere. keep seeing dancing. I keep hearing music, art, music, concert, but I also see trip or travel. Woo! Whoa, look at this one that came out. Passion is igniting your relationship. Attraction and excitement fuel the connection, bringing vitality and energy. Whoever gets this reading, let me know. Because I'm telling you, I always say the disclaimer, but sometimes people, I do a reading and they're like, oh yeah, I met somebody. Or my relationship, we already have passion. You just confirmed everything. Or I just met somebody, So a lot to do with, oh, look at this. Separation. So some of you are separating from, I feel like this is not necessarily about relationship. It could be. I know you have lovers here. I feel like it has to do with a humdrum life. Your February starts your new life, okay? Where you have more fun in your life. February. Yeah, more fun. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Let's look at the rune cards. Wow. More fun. Follow your heart. You're going to be lighter. Let's see the runes that come out for you. Ooh, Tiwas. Passion. Passion, purpose, energy. Somebody's into you. Ooh, Ophila. Someone's into what you bring. Ooh, Degas. Opening. This is like slow opening, like the sun rising. So somebody's into you, but you also, like, you're finally connecting back into your passion, your purpose, your inspiration. You're getting motivated, but the body's getting better. So if you've been tired or exhausted or, oh, I can't get sleep, that changes. Now, I will say some of you could have trouble sleeping because you have stuff that you want to do. There could be dreams that are keeping you awake, but for the most part, I'm getting vitality. I'm getting things move forward. You're ready. Look at this. I'm really seeing this card for you as like you're ready. You're ready to get out there. You're ready to perform. You're ready to create. You're ready to meet people. You're ready to be open. You're ready to connect, or you're ready to reconnect. You're ready to do it. You're ready. February, you are ready. And you're going to have some clear signs, symbols, confirmations of where you are in your path and how ready you are. Welcome the muse. Engage the heart. Understand that you've come out of healing. Life on this planet has a lot of distort. It's beautiful. It's amazing. There's resonance. There's harmony. There's coherence. There's inspiration. There's creativity. There's a lot, but there's distortion also. And there's things that wound us and hurt us and harm us, and we kind of close down on the human level. Well, you're opening back up. All right, Radiant Soul Light, let's see what we've got here with how to align to the frequency of this energy. Oh, North Node, I love it. You've got the North Node. 6th house of Virgo, but you've got the North Node in Virgo in the 6th house. Keep doing whatever you're doing that's working for you, whether mental, emotional, physical health, possibly spiritual health also, but really with this, the body is so representative. So whatever you're doing mentally, emotionally, physically is working for you, okay? So that's how you stay aligned to this reading. It's very much a confirmation for you. Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, as I align to the frequency of love and joy, I live abundantly, prosperously, and lovingly. Woo, yes, okay. And for some of you, I am the healer of my own destiny. Some of you are healing a timeline. You're shifting a timeline that's altering your destiny and putting you in a more of an abundant, loving, fun, fulfilling relationship. So you're in a timeline shift as well. All right, Soul Light, if you feel a resonance, I'd love for you to subscribe. And if you feel this reading could help someone, please pass it on, please share. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, we're going to flesh this out a little more, then you can connect with me on Patreon. The link is in the description box. Love, light, and lots of fun and giggles. Hello, Radiant Soul. Soul story number 3 here. Okay, wow. You are focused. February brings focus. Focus on wealth, increase, abundance. You're focused on what you couldn't do or held you back, but I feel like February brings a bigger vision for you, perhaps even some level of wish fulfillment or something that you're attaining. February, there's a lot of growth, and you're going to be able to see this growth. You've got Fiu here, Aries energy. You've got Aries, if you can see that there. Wealth, abundance, growth. You are a couple things. Something's fixed, or you have the money or the time. You're going to fix something. There's something about regrouping for you also in February, March. So I'm going to say for your reading, there's a lot happening in February, but I also feel the time of Aries. March, April. So there could be something that you're planning on launching or putting out there. There's something that you're planning on doing. That is some kind of strategy, you're getting some kind of momentum. If you have felt scattered, this energy here of Tiger's Eye is saying, look, we're here to help you. Whether you're working, some of you are working with guides, some of you, it's just, you've changed your schedule, your routine, or just deep within you. Now, I'm getting a couple things here. Let's see what we've got. Wow, okay. Got more stones, the heart, taking care of the heart. Oh, just as I said, taking care of the heart, I don't know if you could see me. Heart open. Wow, so a lot with you with the mineral kingdom. You've got the rose quartz here, Lapis Lazuli. Ooh, apatite also. Okay, there's something about the joy of creativity. You're opening up. I feel like you're feeling better. Something changing in October. Now, I kept hearing pull one of these. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it has to do with intuition, the discriminative faculty that enables you to decide which of two lines of reasoning is right. Perfect intuition makes you the master of your knowledge. There's something you have a gut knowing about right now, whether it's investing, what you're doing with your life, your world, what track you're on. You're being asked to trust what you're receiving. There's something that you're creating or building, and you're being asked to trust yourself more. 20, yeah, look at that. Double turning point. So 20, numerology-wise, is a turning point too. So you're planning for big change in your life. Whatever this change is, it's for some of you, it may happen kind of quickly. Let's see. So apatite has to do with healing of bones. It's overcoming emotional exhaustion. It's clearing frustration. It works with the base chakra. It's also about clarity and clearness. So you've got two blues here, even though they're kind of different blues. Part of this is listening to your higher self, but intuition, really connecting into the communication of the soul to you. 20. And being much more open. So appetite has to do a lot with motivation, inspiration. So you're inspired to make something, to create something. So February brings inspiration, insight, but it also brings a time of motivation. Now remember, you had Aries here and Fiu. So you're planning for something, you're preparing, you have the inspiration now, the motivation, you're following through. You've been inspired, now you have taken inspired action. So February for you is very grounded in that sense that you're actually, especially with this Tiger's Eye, you're actually taking action that's creating something, that's taking you somewhere, that's building something, that's going to have very tangible results. I'm getting really a lot of earth energy, especially Taurus energy. So you might be being affected by this Uranus and Taurus, or maybe there's a square, maybe you have something in Scorpio that's aspecting, or Leo. but you are actually asked to make the moves this month. No, not to wait, to follow up, follow through. Okay, it could bring, yeah, look at that. So it could bring more decisions for you. There could be some new direction coming in. What do we have here? The mystery card. Oh, sun. Okay. Be out in the sun more. Nature. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Sun. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're creating something where you're gonna be very busy. I think there's projects. Something's taking off. So there might be more money, more resources increase, maybe another revenue stream or a few, but it's bringing more responsibility. So what you're having to learn is that, look, if I'm creating this abundance or things are lining up, it also brings more of whatever I'm doing, more increase, more work, more time, more energy. So you're also going to have to be balancing your time. So I really feel for a lot of you, you're coming out of this space. But now you're starting to see, oh, these are the real opportunities. This is what's really available to me right now. This Two of Wands is about handling the energy well, dominion. It's like you're handling your life, your business, your relationships. You're handling your soul path well. You're getting the hang of your individuality, your uniqueness of being as a soul, your biorhythms, your own rhythms. So you have to know, oh, that's not for me right now, or I need to take a break because I'm exhausted. So what you've been doing is planting a lot of seeds. Page of Cups, Five of Wands. So this is the ability to stick to it. So this is perseverance. So you want to, this 10 of Wands tells me you've got a lot on your plate. And most likely you either have a lot going on in your life, you're balancing a lot, or you're very project-based. You're working with multiple projects or multiple focuses, maybe entrepreneurial, but you're being told, look, this is the long haul here. So even though you've got this Aries energy and you've got this movement, you've got this breakthrough, you're handling the energy well, you also have to understand that you have to take breaks or time off or shift your focus sometimes. Now, here we go into the Empress. That Venus energy, right? Taurus, Libra, value. So whatever it is that you're doing or creating, it's underscoring this idea of increase, of value, valuing yourself, valuing your gifts, valuing whatever you're doing in the world or putting out into the world. And it is shifting your reality. It's shifting how you live. The world has a lot to do with focused effort and attainment. It doesn't just happen. It's cyclical. It doesn't just happen overnight. It just doesn't happen out of the blue. Even if somebody had, let's say, a tower moment and then they get the world card next to it, you still have to build, you still have to create a foundation. There's still stuff to do. It's interesting that I was vibing on the Pluto in Aquarius, and it was saying maybe you have, aspects in the sign of planets, in the sign of Scorpio somehow. Because here it is here, the Leo, Aquarius axis, Taurus, Scorpio, which is very much about the new paradigm, the new age, the new earth. It's the energy frequency and foundation of the new paradigm, particularly. It's always been important, this axis, but since the late 90s into about 2002, when we had all this Taurus energy coming in, it started anchoring. So you're anchoring something new in your life that requires you to use your intuition or higher mind. So this is saying, like, don't overthink things so you're getting into struggle and strife, but don't act just because you're uncertain or just because you're overwhelmed. So February is a lot about actualizing stuff that you've been realizing, that you've been coming to understand. But it's also about not making rash decisions. What does that say here? Do not make unimportant things important, nor concentrate on trifles at the expense of idle matters, or you will hamper your progress. Impulsive actions that are not in keeping with one's real duties are undesirable. Let soul intuition guide your thinking, and then proceed confidently in any undertaking, which is the sun. Confidently. Leo energy, right? You've got Leo, confidently, but you have to keep things to process. And if you're moving quickly, or something, opportunity or something comes up and you've got flow with it, that's because you're in that flow of spirit. It's your essence. It's your true flow, your individual flow aligning to the universal flow. So let soul intuition guide your thinking. Don't be impulsive. You know, you've got duties, you've got responsibilities, you've got to some degree obligations. You have things that you need to do, you know, in the 3D world, in the everyday world, and that's fine. But you also have something new, or a lot new coming in, some new projects, new people, new levels. You're looking at, like, this is like a complete up-leveling and upgrade, and you're realizing that. You're like, wow, things are really updating, up-leveling. This is an upgrade. You know, something that's inspired you. This could be deeper healing. This could be more inner knowing. Maybe you've done a lot of inner child work, or working with the creative aspect of your being, or heart healing. Again, Leo, ruling the heart. Maybe you've just persevered and gotten through. So Spirit is saying, don't get into the struggle. Use the spirit, your spirituality, your spiritual essence, the spirit realm. A lot can be done through the power of prayer, meditation, visualization. You don't have to do all the heavy lifting. That's what this person's doing. They're bringing in their opportunity through being in alignment with it. So for you, February is a lot about alignment. You need understanding. How do I know when I'm out of alignment, and how do I get in alignment? Yeah, express the ocean of your emotion into your creativity. Use your energy in motion to create, to play, to relate, to problem solve. So I almost feel like you're getting unplugged emotionally. Like something's been stuck, and something's getting removed that loosens up this page of cups. This ability to connect in more spiritually. Okay, we're all going to take both of those, I guess. What do we have here? Flying. Yeah, rise and see a higher point of view. That's also the intuition. That's connecting into your higher self. And dare to bear it all. Well, I just feel like whatever you're feeling, you need to somehow channel that. February is about channeling this feeling, this emotion. But to some degree, you're choosing what it is you want to channel. You're not taking all of that with you. You're distilling that. That's being distilled into opportunity. There's something about your faith-based religion, something about spirituality, faith-based spirituality, the belief in something more. So this could be your higher power, your higher self, the universe, God, your guides. There's some connection that you have spiritually that's been helping you. And the more you can understand that and connect to that, you move out of this frequency mentally. Now, 10 of Wands sometimes is exhaustion. Sometimes 10 of Wands is you just have a lot going on, a lot at your plate. But you start here with this idea, and you may be wondering, how am I going to do that? How can I focus on that? How can I create that? How can I make this happen? How can I go here? But as you you're going to be discerning. That 10 of Wands becomes the two pillars in your life, the two focuses. And you've got the 2 here for 20. 2 things are supporting you right now. You move into this perseverance, this persistent effort. You move into the space of not looking at everybody that's the same. You start honoring, well, I'm not exactly like everyone else, or I'm not doing it this way. That's what works for you. It moves you into this abundance, this increase, this validation, this space of inner harmony that starts radiating out into the world, this space of congruency. You're becoming more congruent with your true needs, goals, and desires, becoming more congruent. And that's starting to change your outer world. But you're still, in February, it's still a bit about changing the inner world. There's still a bit about changing the inner focus, or how you're interpreting what you're experiencing. it may be that you're learning that it's okay, you have a great idea, you know, again, the spirit, but there's some kind of persistence or persistent effort there that gets you over here. I just heard like a diamond being polished, and it's interesting because the lapis lazuli is the philosopher's stone, and it's all about, you know, polishing the philosopher's stone. So you're pretty much in a little bit of an alchemical process where you may be saying no to certain things or certain people in February, like that's not for me right now. You know, or you may be looking and going, okay, that's what I want, but that's not what I'm getting. Okay, we've got, I'll take all of them. Okay, we've got living from the heart, fire snake, and we are in the year of the snake. 54 nines. See, something is, I'm going to see what it is. Something is ending. You're asked to rise above. Get this. You're asked to connect more to your truth. That's what's needed right now. Oh, we got another snake. We've got fire snake and we've got metal snake. It's transformation. Follow your curiosity. And I feel like that also has to do with some kind of self-discovery. An earth horse stirring the cauldron. So I'm going to say that that's this inner process that you're going through right here in the Four of Cups. Don't be afraid to take time out, to rest, to meditate, to nap. If you're feeling exhausted, what's going to help you energetically is taking time off, time out, a break. So it almost makes me think that you've done something, moved, created something. There's something that's caused this growth, this increase in your life, and it's a lot to manage. And you may have a little bit of fear that if I'm not fighting, if I'm not grinding or making it happen, it's going to go away. That you're learning another way. You're learning how to attract, to go more by attracting. See, we have to know, when do we need to be electrical? Like, we have to make something happen. It's like if I'm digging a ditch, okay, I did the labor, but I want to fill it with water. Maybe I do with a hose, but maybe the rain comes and fills up for me. So you're learning that balance of being electrical and magnetic. You're learning how much effort do I need to put in? Is it too much effort and it's struggle? Or is this perseverance? Am I persisting? And now that I'm persevering and persisting, there is a payout. I'm starting to gather the increase, the wealth, the abundance. And abundance for you could be new opportunities. It could be people. It could also be on your spiritual path. It could be a new understanding for you spiritually. A new awareness and a new understanding. It could for sure be some kind of insight for you, or that you're being more honest. I feel like for you to be, whatever it means for you to be successful, or for you to be abundant, or you to feel good about you and your life, to feel like your life has meaning and purpose, you're stripping down and getting more to the core, you know, of yourself. You're getting into this core self. Whoa, boy, that came through. Oh, this is interesting. So you're letting go of something, the monkey mind, overthinking, overdoing, the grind. You're moving on from pain and resentment, or not being on the same timing or timeline as you thought or as other people are. And you're being asked to consider the options. So let the universe send you the next level. Four of Cups, considering options. Something's being narrowed down for you. Doesn't mean you're not going to be able to do the other things that you want to do, or the other options, but something is being narrowed down. I'm definitely seeing that with you. There is a narrowing of the options right now. And because it's like all of this that you started or created isn't going to go away, you know, and especially write it down, put it, you know, make a list, you know, write down all your dreams, your goals, your desires, but you can't work on everything all at once. And so something in February, there's some limits your time, your energy. You're going to be, basically you're going to be, oh, you've got the tiger's light. You're going to be focused on something specific in February. Is this a new focus? This could be a focus. You're narrowing your focus so things can, oh, whoa, I love this for you. Look at this. Teamwork. You're going to be working with someone. Harmony. Your relationships are harmony, mutual understanding and respect. Collaboration and teamwork. You work well with others. So this could be an opening opportunity. Hey, I want to work with you. You're also learning how to work more with, in a more holistic way, in a higher vibrational frequency way with people where you're included for your highest good. Your needs, wants are included. Not in a way of like you're resisting anything, but you're just showing up differently, and that's showing in February. There's a different approach. Wow, I love that for you. And look at all this bounty that came out. You got more stuff than anyone else, more charms. So let's see what we got for you, because you're operating off of abundance, wealth and abundance. So of course you got the most. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see what we've got here for the runes, the moon stones. And if anybody asks where I got these, I don't know. They're made of bone. I got them a great resource online. They're actually in Scandinavia or Norway, something original. They hand make everything. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, joy. Oh, Philip, you are creating something. Oh, your destiny. How do you know if you're on the right track to your destiny? Wunjo. Joy. So you are absolutely going to understand in February that you are on your path to destiny, and you're letting joy, an open heart lead you. You're going to feel much more. This is harmonious relationships, Wunjo. So is, by the way, the Sun card, and so is the Empress. So there's definitely some kind of project perhaps you're working on, or going to be asked to work on, or you're working teamwork. Relationships for you are very much highlighted in February. And more harmony, more peace, feeling safer on the earth plane, feeling safer in your circumstances. But you're creating something, legacy wealth, something to leave behind, something to help humanity, something to help the earth, something to help people in a particular group, something to help the earth, the universe, something to help the world. And there's something that changes in February about the dynamics of your life, your relationship to yourself and the world, the universe. You are getting some next level of your destiny is coming in. And the key for you is an open heart, focusing more on what's in front of you and what's being opened, what are the offers. I just heard follow your dreams, follow your curiosity. So there is this kind of I don't know if I want to say creative. That's very much about a creative aspect of you. But you're going to really look and see, oh, these are the opportunities that are coming in. I'm asked to do this. I'm asked to show up here, or I'm showing up this way. And this is very much about you following the openings. All right, how to align to the frequency and vibration of this reading for soul story number 3. 3 is also the Empress, right? I absolutely love this. Oh, Venus, snap. This is so good for you. Venus in Virgo, one of the original Vestal Virgins and fertility goddesses. People don't realize that. I studied goddess religions and archetypes, so goddess groups and rituals. And anyway, Virgo is about fecundity, growth, health, increase, bounty. 12th house. Okay. There's some gift that you possess, because you got Othello here. This alignment for you in February puts you in touch with your soul gifts of what you really want to do, or what you want to offer, what you want to share to the world. And you've come here with this destiny. So there's a shift. February is a big month for you. There's a shift in your destiny, or you're aligning to your true destiny, or a deeper connection to your destiny or your soul gifts. Okay, for your soul insights mantra, I'm actually going to take this. Let soul intuition guide your thinking and then proceed confidently in any undertaking. All right, so let's make that into a mantra affirmation. I now let soul intuition guide me in my thinking, and I then proceed confidently in any undertaking and my life. Okay, but a lot of you, it's some undertaking. Some of you, it's just simply your life. Please let me know how this resonates. Really, this is just a tune in, but I feel like there's a lot of change. There's a very important redirection of energy, especially when you got 20 here, where you're realigning. Some of you, it's a timeline shift, or there's a timeline that's collapsed, and you might feel a little bit like, what's behind me, you know, what's going on, or you might even be saying in February, wow, I really am going in a new direction. I really am doing something different, or I really am going to be doing this. I'm really helping here. I'm really showing up, or I'm being asked to show up in this way. There's a realization for you in February that's very powerful. So, Radiant Soul Light, if you'd like to dive in a bit more and get some more insight and understanding, you can connect with me on Patreon. Link is in the description box, and the extended reading will be there. If you feel a resonance, please share the video, like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and let me know how you're doing in the comments. Lots of love, light, wisdom, and abundance.